Hello guys! Hello! I'm back with another reaction video. God, I hope you guys aren't getting sick of these. Because I like doing them.
Cue the endgame music!
Okay, so today we are watching the Far From Home #2 trailer.
The official trailer.
I will link in the I button in the corner somewhere, whether it's this corner or that corner, I don't know. I will link the one where I reacted to the first one. Okay, so without further ado, guys. Also, I will say Tom Holland does actually say it at the front of it at the start of this. There is spoilers, and so yes, this is going to be a spoiler-filled video.
So
as a whole,
if somebody watches this video and then complains, we warned you, so fuck off.
Don't be an awkward asshole and say, like, "Oh no, you didn't tell me." Well, yes, we warned you. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Right.
3. Wait a minute. Let's lower it down a little bit so you guys don't hear it otherwise. And go.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up.
Did you get that? Okay, let's go.
If you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer.
We've seen it twice.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
Dude, man! Iron Spider!
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good
He
work.
looks like Shaq.
I hope
He
it's
sounds
Craig.
like Shaq.
I hope it's Craig.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling me.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo's.
Oh, I think MJ really likes me. Reminds me of my friend.
Well
You're
deserved.
a very difficult person to
Flash is an
contact, Spider-Man. This is Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world. Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job
cool.
to do, and you're coming with us.
Multiverse!
There's gotta be someone else you can
So
use.
not just
What about
outer
Thor?
space, we're going into multiverse territory.
Unavailable.
Flash. No, not like What's the life
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
Oh, I love that scene. I fucking love that
I
scene.
want to go back
missed
on my
a
trip.
funny
The
joke
girl
there.
I really like and tell her how I feel.
mean
MJ,
space.
I'm Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility. Saving the world requires
Shit,
sacrifice.
okay.
Sometimes people die.
I just always feel like I put my friends in danger.
Yeah, here we
The world needs the next Iron Man.
You're going to step up or not?
I think they're being known as the Elementals.
I work with
But
Spider-Man.
I think, yeah, in terms
I work
of...
with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan. With Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan.
July 2nd.
July 2nd.
Wait a minute, on the last one it said July 5th.
I think
On the last trailer it said July 5th.
I think I did actually see that it was moved up, so like by a few days. But I think you kind of half missed one or two jokes there.
Yeah, I mean,
You missed.
there is a lot of jokes that say we
Yeah.
missed.
I mean, I remember one of the scenes just there was like, oh, there's got to be somebody else. What about Thor? Off-world. He's with the Guardians at the moment. So he's going to be probably in Guardians Volume 3. Captain Marvel, unavailable. That's just lazy editing. Lazy writing.
Wait, is that what they say?
Yeah, Captain Marvel is apparently
They
just
they
one-
break the fourth wall in this video in this.
No, that's me. That's me just.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
me joking.
I thought that was them.
Numbskull. And then He was like, "Oh, I can't do this," and then Nick Fury's like, "Bitch, please, you've been to space." Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Okay, that was cool. That was really cool.
So we got to see a bit more of the film.
Yeah, we got to
We've
see
seen the repercussions of Endgame.
Yeah.
So they kept it quite secretive. Didn't give
They
too
didn't
much
reveal
away in the
too much
first
apart
one.
from the major thing that
There'll
Iron
be
Man died.
Iron Man.
Like I said, this is gonna be a spoiler-filled video, so.
So Iron Man is gone, and I think a lot of people, I can guarantee, are gonna complain now and say they're gonna be, "Oh, Spider-Man is like Iron Man Jr. at this stage," but I don't think so.
Nah, I mean,
I could see
are
why
they gonna
people.
recast him? I hope not.
I'd say if they wanted to, a few years down the road, I'd possibly be okay with it. But then again, as they said, this is gonna be leading. This is kind of the start of the multiverse now.
Yeah.
With
So I guess with the
multiverse,
multiverse, there's gonna be like multiple Spider-Man, multiple.
Exactly, so-
and multiple. Yeah, they even do that in the cartoons. There's gonna be like multiple Spider-Man, multiple Iron Man.
back in the 90s, Spider-Man with Beyonder and all.
Not even that. Yeah, actually, yeah.
And then they did do it in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. You know, they had.
Yeah, that was a bit. That was big.
So let me see. I'm trying to think now. What could we kind of see come out of this multiverse in a sense?
Well, the thing I was kind of surprised at was Mysterio and him shaking hands, because in the comics they're villains, aren't they?
Mysterio is a villain in the comics, but I think what they're leading up to is, you know, Mysterio's acting all good guy, but then bam, he's a villain.
Okay,
You know,
so he's kind of like being a. Oh no, what's the word I'm looking for? Like 00. He could be working for two sides at this point.
I'd say how would I describe it? I would possibly say now. Maybe it's a hard one to poison. Like off the top of my head, it's not really getting me, but you know, it's obviously gonna be. He's acting the good. You know them films where it's like you have that one character that's like on the good side, but then plot twist, he's actually a villain.
Yeah.
So it's essentially like that, but we all know from the comics and all that Mysterio's a villain. So
yeah.
Although I'd say there's a few people that don't know the comics too well and are just going off.
I mean, but if you're a true Spider-Man fan, you'll know like Mysterio.
Yeah.
Or Fishbowl Head, as he's known.
Fishbowl.
Who else was there? Like, there's the Hobgoblin,
Hobgoblin, which, funny enough, is actually
Green Goblin.
Ned Leeds. I think it's Ned in the comics. Ned Leeds.
Is it Ned?
Yeah, that's the actual name of I think the Like I could be wrong here, but I'm fairly certain it is Ned Leeds.
No, because I thought it was like another way in everything. It's like okay, so Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin, and then his son, which is Peter's best friend, Harry, is the Hobgoblin.
No, Harry's not the Hobgoblin. I think Harry is just another version of the Green Goblin.
Oh, okay.
So the Hobgoblin was its own.
Was its own thing.
Was its own kind of villain.
Oh, okay.
So, and I think the original Hobgoblin in the comics his name was actually Ned Leeds. So, I don't know if it's going to be a case where they will turn Ned into the Hobgoblin for this, but you know, it's still open. I mean, they could. I don't know. It's a hard one to predict. We'll say.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a case where in this film he could have a falling out with Ned, maybe, and that might lead on to a later development. But it's a hard one for the character that Ned is.
He hasn't done much though, has he?
He hasn't done much.
He's the guy in the chair.
The guy in the chair, yeah. The guy in the chair has just stayed in the chair, building Lego Death Stars. But, yeah, so getting back to the multiverse now, we'll be calling it the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse, probably now, the MCM.
I like that, yeah.
But, in terms of that, I remember seeing people, we had to wonder where is this Mysterio from? Mr. Vic or something, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was.
But they said like Jake Gyllenhaal, he's actually pretty good casting. I haven't seen him in a movie since Southpaw.
I think Jake
Couple years
Gyllenhaal
ago.
is a good choice for the character.
Yeah.
So I think what they're trying to set, I think I can see what they're doing with him. They're setting him up to be, you know, Peter's kind of next mentor for this film since Tony's gone.
Tony's gone, yeah.
So he's going to be the mentor for the film, because as you've seen, they have the 2 scenes where it's, you know, the heart-to-hearts and stuff, and then they're just going to be like, wham, I'm actually bad, and it's just like, how could you do this to me? But
Yeah, it's like, fuck you.
exactly.
Okay. But in all fairness, so to wrap it up, it looks good. I'm definitely gonna go see it when it comes out. Debut.
Myself.
I'm not gonna go for the midnight screening.
Okay.
But I am gonna go see it.
Depends in terms of myself. I'll try midnight screen, but we'll see how I'm fixed.
Yeah, I'm just really excited how they're gonna expand the story.
It's literally, I'm gonna say, right after Endgame, so we'll see the fallout of Endgame, because, you know, I'd say some of Peter's classmates have obviously, the ones that didn't get snapped have grown up, but the core classmates of that field trip
the same
from the
way
first one.
in Endgame when Scott came to see Cassie.
Yeah, but so in terms of the core cast, you know, like Ned and Michelle, MJ, Flash. I think the other blonde girl, which I think is supposed to be Betty Brant. It's been a while since I watched Homecoming. It is Betty Brant.
I think it is, and she goes on to work for the Bugle.
She does.
Yeah, because she was in the Sam Raimi films.
She was. They were all.
Brant.
Oh god! But
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. Unfortunately, I can't see J.K. Simmons coming back, but I think if
I'd love to see him
I'd
come
love
back.
I'd love to
He
see
was
him.
the perfect J. Jonah.
He was, but I have seen a very good fan edit of John C. McGinley as J. Jonah Jameson, and I'll ask Sean to just put it up there.
Put it up right now.
That's the photo I'll send you. But yeah, I would love to really, after seeing John C. McGinley in as being a big Scrubs fan myself.
Oh yeah.
Just John C. McGinley, I think he'd have very good,
That'd be-
funny
that would be kinda
characteristics
cool, yeah.
to pull off. But you know, if I don't run Marvel, so they might get somebody else, or if they decide to use J. Jonah Jameson at some point in the Daily Bugle, but we'll see what happens. I mean,
I wonder if Gwen Stacy's gonna come into this.
I remember when I first
Not
seen,
into this film, but I hope into the Spider-Man saga.
Well, I remember I did see things like ages ago that they were saying Gwen Stacy was like a foreign exchange student or something. So it's I don't know how they're gonna play it off. It's, you know, we're just off the heels of Endgame.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I wonder how far this is gonna jump forward.
I think it's supposed to be.
Because I remember in our last conversation when we talked about the Endgame trailer, we talked about how the Spider-Man takes place post Endgame, which now it all makes sense
It does. It definitely takes place past Endgame.
because everybody's back.
I don't think it's gonna be.
I wonder how far they're gonna jump.
I don't think it's gonna be that far. I'd say maybe a week or two.
Yeah, definitely not a year.
It's not going to be a year because, you know, with the Marvel, with the universe, with the MCU now, it's currently set in 2023.
Yeah, because they said it was 5 years later.
5 years later. So I think in order to, because I remember when Homecoming came out, they kind of botched up some of the timeline stuff, just with some in terms of placement, because the first scene where you see Vulture and his crew, you know, cleaning up after the attack on the Battle of New York.
Yeah, cleaning up.
And then they say 8 years later, so that kind of fucked up a few things here and there. So
Yeah.
I think what they'll probably just do is for handiness sake to avoid something like that again, just say it'll be maybe a week or two, maybe 2 weeks or a month.
Yeah.
A week.
I'd say a safe bet to go for is maybe about a month or two.
I'm gonna say a week, between a week and a month.
It'll give Peter time to grieve and do whatever the fuck he needs to do.
I think he's still gonna be grieving though.
He will.
He's gonna be
He will
grieving.
definitely still.
Yeah.
I mean, I will.
I think it's gonna be between a week and a month.
I think how it's gonna open is that it's gonna open kind of like in the past, like kind of what they did with Endgame. It's gonna open
Right.
in the past, and then they say 1 month or 2 later.
Yeah.
Like that, like.
Perhaps I don't know. I'm trying to think of
They open up on one scene. They say, oh, they end that with it. They fade into a time code and then they jump forward.
Maybe they might even open it with, you know, Mysterio arriving into this universe.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, possibly maybe like a Terminator-esque style. You know, alleyway, you just see flash of lightning, and then he just arrives.
Badass nigga.
Exactly. Well, I mean, he was in Brokeback Mountain.
Okay, so that'll do for this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely. So keep an eye out for it. And we will see you guys in the next one. See you later.
I'm miles above you.